Hey everybody, thanks very much for checking out 98.9 WOKO. Do us a favor if you could, and like, subscribe, and comment to this video because that's what people do to make, to help make our radio station successful. So thank you very much. As you can see, we are joined by Grace Asbury this morning, a brand new artist out of, I believe, Nashville, because that's what it says in your kitchen. Is that right?
Well, no, I just love Nashville. I'm actually from Atlanta, Georgia.
I love Nashville too. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You are a brand new artist, not really all that brand new. How long have you been doing this?
I've been singing forever. I was about 17 when I kind of got serious about it. My dad really believed in me, and I've always been told I use voice, and I was just like, I was a basketball player. I played sports. I was like, I'm in high school. And then, I had more people around me, and I always loved to sing. I just never really thought it was like a real possibility. But then my dad really pushed and believed in me, and that meant a lot. And then just getting more people around me, like Mama Jan and Brian and all these people that really believed in me and think that I have this big chance. I was like, whoa. And I started to believe it. And I always have been writing songs since I was like 14. And so I was really happy to have people believe in me. And it really gave me this boost of confidence. And so we released my first single, Poor Me, it was right before COVID. So like the November of 2019. And then we just hit that. My most recent single is my third single. So that was really when I got started into the game, but I've been wanting to do it for a while.
What was that performance that you had where you said, this is it, this is what I want to do? My dad's right.
Yeah. In high school, I actually did talent shows, and I would perform in our chapel because I went to an Episcopal school, and everyone was always like, wow, you're really good. And it was kind of like, I kept thinking like, oh, I really like doing this, so I'm going to keep singing. And then once I got in front of Mama Jan and really started to do singing, it was really just singing in front of her because I just know her experience in the music business. Mm-hmm. And she was like, you have a chance. That's when I really believed in myself. I think I always wanted to do it in high school. I really loved doing it. I loved performing. It was just so much fun to be up there and sing because it was something I was really good at. And then to have someone like her look at me and be like, damn, like you can do this. So I was just like, can I? So I was really excited about it.
It's got to be a good feeling. So what is your favorite part? Is it performing or songwriting or playing music or the business aspect of it, talking to wonderful people like me? What's your favorite part?
I love it all. Everything is just like everything's different to me. I love songwriting. It's what I'm best at, I would say. But I think my favorite thing out of it all is having people hear the songs I've written and really love them and resonate with them, because it means the world to have. Because I've had a couple, I have like 3 little girls that I've met recently that just love my songs. Yeah. And to just like know all the words and love it, and they ask me questions and they're so into it. To have like my words and my music like resonate with such a young age and with people older in my age and my dad's age, like it's such an unbelievable feeling to have people just relate to you or just listen to your music and really feel it. Because that's what I do when I listen to music. I love a song that I'm like, yes.
I think I saw one of those little girls on your Facebook page singing along.
Yeah.
With you. That's great.
Amazing.
I also saw something else on your Facebook page. You were in the middle of writing a song, and it was probably called Boy Don't, because that's what it sounded like to me. But that is an amazing process of writing and then putting it out there before anything has ever happened. Do you worry about that? Do you worry that maybe that'll be, somebody else's song? Maybe that'll go to Carrie or Miranda or Kelsey or someone like that. Or do you want that to be your song? Are all the songs your songs, or do you kind of feel like you could pitch them to somebody else?
I definitely have, of course, I want all my songs to be my songs. There's songs that I definitely have like a lock on where I'm just like, I don't care if it never makes it. This is my song. Like this song, like those are really like usually personal songs or that I would just never pitch, or they're like my babies. But every song, like my big, like Boy Don't's a very kind of like pop country upbeat song. So those kind of songs, of course I would love it to be my song and to have millions of people know it from me, but to have someone like Carrie sing it or someone up there with her, like that would be a dream. Like I would be with that. Like I'd be like, all right, that's cool.
So the song is Not Me. And there's I don't know, there's one little part in it where you talk like, you say something like, it's my time to have some fun. And then the piano goes, doompa, 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 doompa. And that's the one part of the song that just gets me every single time I listen to it. We're going to play it on 98.9 WOKO this morning. So by all means, tell our listeners all about Not Me.
Not Me, I actually wrote in May of last year.
Like right in the middle of the pandemic.
Right in the middle of the pandemic. My brother, it was kind of like, we all like, we were like, oh, what's going on? So me and my brothers went to my lake house, and my brother invited some of his football friends and some of his friends from school. And we were just like, we don't know what's going on. Let's just go to the lake. And so we were there with a couple of his football friends, and this one guy and I really kind of like, I was really skeptical of him at first. I was like, I'm not sure about you. And then he kind of won me over, and I was like, we were really hitting it off. And then the next weekend, like me and Ben were going back up there. Ben's my brother. And I reached out to him, and all of his friends were like, you need to reach out to him. Like, he was really interested in you. I'm like, okay, cool. So I like reached out, they gave me his number, and we kind of were texting back and forth. And then he texted me back and was like, oh yeah, like I really want to bring my girlfriend up there. And like, and it was funny because I remember I looked at my phone and I pulled out my notes on my phone, and I just wrote, I'm glad she's your girlfriend and not me.
And I love that. That's the moment that song was created, right there.
Yeah, right there. And then literally about an hour after, that's it. And then I just went, and I think I went for like a run or something, blew off some steam, and then I came back, and I wrote that song in probably about 20 to 30 minutes. I was just like, but it's one of my favorite songs, really. I really enjoyed writing that song. And it's actually funny because I was in the studio recording an album at this point, and we already had another song lined up for like the album. And I came in and I was like, I think I have a different song I want to go with. And I kind of like told them the idea, and they were like, okay. And I was like, I just need to finish it up a little bit, like do some touches on it. And they were like, oh, okay. And I came in the next day with it, and we just went through it, and they were like, this might be your next single.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, congratulations on all the success. We can't wait to share Not Me with the listeners on 98.9 WOKO. Grace, it's been a pleasure. We wish you all the success in the world.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.